I've known somebody my entire life, but the reality of it is, I have known Jess my entire life. I've grown up watching and learning from her. And I continue to learn from her. She will always be my much smaller big sister. When I initially began writing this, I was told it was a maid of honor speech, not a toast. So it's a little long, but hopefully you guys can bear with me. So I'd like to actually begin by sharing a moment about the time I knew when I met Geoff. So I remembered the day that my sister called me to tell me about this new Creighton boy that she had met. And I didn't get to meet Creighton boy until Christmas of 2008. As those of you who live here in Omaha know, Memorial Park has prime sledding. And it was that Christmas time, on top of that sledding hill, that I got to meet Geoff. We flew down that hill. We had so much fun, but I didn't really get the chance to talk to him much. So after sledding, we ended up all hopping in the car and driving over to my Aunt Susie and Uncle David's house for hot chocolate and hockey. So as many of you probably know, Geoff's a really horrible hockey player. And we created teams, like always, of initially boys versus girls. So it was my, at the time, 7-year-old cousin Luke and Geoff versus my cousin Mark.
Oh, and me.
My cousin Madison, my sister Jessica, and myself. We had to switch the teams. I ended up going on Geoff's team, and my cousin Luke ended up switching and being on the other team. And I distinctly remember at one point flying across the rink and seeing my sister out of the corner of my eye and thinking that I'd either, one, I was going to get hurt, or two, I should run away because I was going to get hurt. Geoff is really competitive, but take her competitiveness, times it by 2, and you get Geoff. So it was one of those moments where Geoff ended up tickling, not tackling, my sister down to the ice. I scored, it was awesome, and I knew I liked him. But I should note that while this was a defining moment in my relationship with Geoff, it wasn't my favorite moment, but I'll save Geoff his manly status and refrain from telling all of you that actually my favorite moment was singing with him as loudly as possible in the audience of a Taylor Swift concert. I am thankful for my sister for giving me the big brother I've always dreamed of having. My sister has always dreamed of happily ever after, and I'm so thankful that she has found the one. As my dad mentioned, my parents got married in the same church today, or they got married 30 years ago, but they got married in the same church that the two of them did today. And getting to witness the love of my own parents, I can only hope that Jessica and Geoff will get to experience the same. Jessica's beautiful. She's a striking combination of both of my parents. She has my father's ambition and my mother's problem-solving skills. She brings happiness to those around her, whether it's through her spontaneous dance parties or her sweet, contagious smiles. She's lots of fun to be around, and she's always been that person in the crowd that people feel like going up and saying hello to. She loves with her whole heart and will always be one of the best pep talk givers that I know. The thing I admire most about my sister is her intelligence. Her petite frame and blonde hair is extremely misleading to the brains inside of her head. If Jessica doesn't know the answer, which is rare, she looks it up. She's always seeking to expand her knowledge and never boasts or brags about how far she's come in life. She's about as great as they come, and Geoff, I hope you know just how lucky you are. As I previously stated, I've grown up learning from my sister. She's taught me many life lessons. Specifically, she taught me that my dad's actually the better person to go to the mall with because he just wants to get out of there as fast as possible, so he'll buy anything. She also modeled for me that school matters and it's always important to try your best. She taught me how to cook macaroni without the milk, thereby cutting the calories in half. Woo! But on a serious note, Jessica taught me the lesson of never giving up. You know that saying, if you fall off a horse, get back on? Well, she taught me that lesson literally and not literally. She has taught me that it's important to never give up on anything, no matter how much it hurts or how difficult it is. I've watched my sister literally fly off of horses over 4-foot jumps, and every single time she got back on that horse. She's never accepted defeat, and I don't think she ever will. She's definitely in this for the long run, Geoff. The other major life lesson my sister's taught me is the importance of fun. Jessica loves to smile and laugh. A couple of weeks ago, I had the honor of throwing my sister a bachelorette party. Woo-woo! Interestingly, there's personally can't stand. Despite my attempts to avoid the song repeatedly that night, fate had other plans. We got to the limousine, and it started on the radio station. It ended, we switched the radio station, and it was starting on the other radio station. I kid you not, that song played 500 times. And it quickly became the theme of that night, and I accepted the fact that that song was representing the theme of fun. Now, any person who knows me, you can't give me a microphone and not expect me to sing. Woo! To help Jessica and Geoff kick off their newly married life with the continued theme of fun, I've prepared something small to say that I hope you two can have as much as fun as Jessica and I have had. Back when you were 2, I'm 3 inches taller than you. I'm sorry you never grew, but it's your wedding day. Just is the guy that you met. So he makes you sweat. Not me, he's a big friend, and he's your new husband. Geoff popped the question, Dad had indigestion. Connor's battle, succession, and Mom brought out the champagne. It's August 18th, and this is crazy. You're in a white dress, and now you're married. It's great to this guy. That's not family. He's in a black suit, and now you're married. It's August 18th, and this is crazy. You're Mrs. Thomas. And now you're married, and don't forget that I love babies. And now you're married. I'm shared some great memories, Christmas in Hawaii. Oh yeah, Yosemite, and hanging out the lake. And let me give Geoff advice for when Jessica's not nice. The answer is quite concise. Just feed her baby 8 days. No, that just is right. Give her a kiss goodnight. And buy her lots of chocolate. It's August 18th. And this is crazy. You're in a white dress. And now you're married. It's great to think that. Just now family. He's in a black suit. And now you're married. It's August 18th. And this is crazy. You're Mrs. Thomas. And now you're married. And don't forget that I do therapy on my discount. And now you're married. Georgia came into your life. You were so sad. You were so sad. You were so sad. But Georgia came into your life and she is so rad. And you know that she is so rad. I'm happy for you, and I'm not crazy.